Lawyers, what's the most satisfying, against all odds case you've won? A few years back, I took on a case that, at first glance, seemed impossible to win. I was defending a young black man accused of unaliving a 25-year-old white boy. However, something didn't sit right with me. I looked over the details, and the evidence seemed flimsy, but my client couldn't provide me with anything to help prove his innocence. I ended up pulling multiple all-nighters, sifting through every piece of evidence, desperately trying to find anything at all. Eventually, I found something. Exactly what I needed. The trial was the next day, and I walked in confidently. I started knocking down every piece of evidence the opposing counsel threw at me. Then I called the boy's father to the stand and immediately began grilling him about what happened, pointing out all the gaps in his story, but it still wasn't enough. That's when I dropped the evidence I had found, a red fingerprint left on the tools he claimed my client had used. It wasn't my client's fingerprint, it was his. He instantly cracked under pressure and basically admitted to framing my client. Half an hour later, the jury deemed my client not guilty. My client immediately broke down in tears and hugged me.